adventure, near and far, here in Mr. Lance's yard. You've heard me mention that in our soil we've got a lot of rocks, and so we have to sift through those rocks to make sure the soil is easy to grow things in. And unfortunately what happens is we also dig out a lot of garbage. What we've determined is the people who lived here before us, actually our house is almost 100 years old, and the people who have been living here throughout the years have just used the backyard as kind of a dumping ground. So when we sift through the dirt, we find all sorts of unfortunate treasures. A ton of glass of all different kinds. This is, I think that's really old glass. We find a lot of metal, very old metal. This is a very old soda can, I think. You can still see some of the red. We find a lot of interesting just kind of doodads. This, I'm not sure what that is. Bamboo alert!
I created a trellis for our new sweet peas to climb. You can use bamboo for a lot of things.
What it's really handy for is kind of poking around in the garbage and going from gunky thing to gunky thing. Hey everybody, I wanted to introduce you to that chicken, that white chicken right there. That is not our chicken. Our neighbors have a lot more chickens than we do, and this one comes over and visits our yard just about every day. But she's very polite, doesn't bother our chickens. Just looks for worms and grubs and bugs like any normal chicken would. So we have named that chicken. Here's a metal, some sort of metal from some sort of machine that you can even see where it broke off. I don't have any idea what it went to. Eddie Haskell. Now you probably don't know who Eddie Haskell is, but ask your parents or ask your grandparents, hey, who's Eddie Haskell? And they will explain why we named this chicken Eddie Haskell. Here's some porcelain of some kind. Could be thousands of years old, but I kind of doubt it. But we don't mind. She's very polite, like I said. Just doing what normal chickens do. I guess the point is, if you've got some garbage, get rid of it the right way. If it's recyclable, recycle it. If you can reuse it, reuse it. But if it needs to go to the landfill, well, then take it to the dump. Don't throw it out in your backyard thinking, you know, you don't have to deal with it anymore, because somebody's gonna have to deal with it at some point if they want to have an amazing garden with amazing chickens. And the reason we dig this stuff out is because we don't want our chickens digging it up, and we don't want it getting into our food or our plants. Have a good time, Eddie. Aha! Gold! Not really. Lots of adventure, near and far.